Hello, Roderick Jennings here, former government special advisor and counsellor to the Prime Minister. I've set up this TV channel to help mentor all aspiring new special advisors. On this channel, you'll find film footage of my many Zoom calls with the Prime Minister, together with film of a press conference I gave. I'm hoping that together it'll help you confront the hordes of left-wing media. Thank you. Prime Minister, it really does appear that the opposition are getting their act together. Oh, I see. You mean our own backbenchers? Well, that's a little bit more tricky. Okay, Prime Minister. You sack me if you dare. But I can always work from home. Your successor, Prime Minister, your successor is giving the budget speech. Prime Minister, is that Michael Gove behind you? Prime Minister, Michael Gove, where is he now? Prime Minister, to keep this nice and simple, here is a list of our top 50 party donors. And here is the New Year's honours list. You just cut and paste. Prime Minister, the nurses want a pay rise. Get them to speak to Rishi? Good idea, PM. Prime Minister, the Queen would like a meeting. Will you please smarten yourself up? Thank you. Prime Minister, just a moment. The Chinese are amassing a fleet in the South China Seas. Well, sir, I fear your order to fire at will is likely to be regarded as undiplomatic. Sir, I do agree. We've thought about this for a great deal of time. The concept of locking down all areas bar the home counties during the next general election campaign does create for us significant logistical challenges. However, Prime Minister, the idea does have merit. Let's just park it for the time being.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can I ask you all to settle down, please? I'm going to make some announcements. As I previously informed you, my name is Roderick Jennings. I am a government advisor and special advisor to the Prime Minister. As previously stated, I am a serious person, therefore you should listen to my words extremely carefully. As you will recall, I recently instructed the Prime Minister to advise you all that it is our intention to reflate the British economy. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister misspoke and stated we intend to refloat the British economy. Can we please note, the British economy is not sinking, despite all the economic data to the contrary. Are we clear about that? Thank you. Then I'll continue. The Prime Minister, as instructed by me, has signed off on today's briefing by me to provide you with an insight into his and mine reflationary strategy and plans. So here they are, or will be, when we've decided what to do. But the first step, and most important step, is to give our plans a name. We thought Dunkirk. Retreat is, after all, the best form of attack. That's a great line, so could you please ensure it is reported accordingly. Integral to our plan to reflate the British economy is the PM going around the country giving rousing speeches. But this should not be misconstrued for early election campaigning. The Prime Minister is very confident of staying PM. Rishi promised he could keep his job for the time being. Fine fellow, that Rishi. That's official, and you heard it from me. I digress. So, here are our provisional reflation plans, in rough cut, to reinforce our desire to build. Our plans will include, but are not exclusively, 1, to construct a huge number of apartments on the banks of the River Thames, that's flats to you, for investors, money launderers from Russia, Africa, and of course, those fleet-of-foot Greeks. We will also build a modest amount of social housing, but not on the riverbank. 2, a gigantic new rail infrastructure project to address the modest oversight of our beloved former leader, Harold Macmillan, the commissioner of the Beeching Report in the 1960s, to shut down our entire national rail infrastructure. Thirdly, and this is visionary, to build a new airport for London in the River Thames, to provide visitors to the metropolis with a never-to-be-forgotten ride of a lifetime. Finally, the abolition of all elections to ensure we have the right people in power all the time, mostly me. Please note, no tax rises. So, there you are. Please go forth and report this visionary agenda. It's a great insight into our thinking. That's mine, of course, the Prime Minister, and Rishi. Thank you.